$30 million project.
Okay.
This is now our second year in construction. We're hoping to be done by December. That new production is supposed to start. Otherwise, the actual construction is supposed to be done within the next 15 days. Then from there we start the fitting. Up to around September, October, the fitting of our equipment should be done.
And so far at the rate that you are going, you anticipate to be done by December, and is it possible?
It is very possible. As you can see, construction is almost complete. The civil construction is supposed to start supposed to end in 15 days.
Okay.
Then from there, most of the work will now have to be inside where we have to. Obviously, we need to wait for the machinery to arrive. Upon arrival, immediately we start fitting. Everything will now depend on how soon we receive the machinery.
And when do you expect the machinery to arrive?
We're expecting that by end of September, we'll have received machinery. Everything will have been received.
Okay. Okay, Pepsi is coming to invest in Zimbabwe at a time when there's been so much negative publicity about how the country is not conducive for investment. Why would you say are your reasons for coming to invest in Zimbabwe?
Look, every investor who is worth their salt will take an opportunity like now to come in and get ready, because obviously no turmoil is permanent. Ultimately, Zimbabwe will get better again. As you can see, Zimbabwe is a peaceful country. Construction is happening, no disturbances and stuff. So I think this is the right time for investment. As soon as everything comes back to normal, we'll do business as usual. Others probably that's when they'll be starting to flock in. We will have taken the lead.
But what would you say motivated you to invest in Zimbabwe, particularly, apart from it being peaceful and all?
Okay.
In terms of
apart from
opportunities.
peace, obviously the business opportunities are there. You have a population that is well traveled to such an extent that they obviously have tested our products elsewhere. And for us to then start this whole thing, it will not be difficult. It will not be like we're introducing the product for the first time. And then you also have a very good labor force in Zimbabwe with a very good literacy rate. Naturally, it would make sense for one to come and set, base in Zimbabwe, take advantage of the availability of labor, as well as not just labor but quality labor. That's the most important thing. Then everything else falls in place.
In terms of competition, aren't you going to be scared of other competitors? Because as you can see, Pepsi is a beverage and we have a lot of other beverages in Zimbabwe already.
It's a question that has always been asked by many people, but you need to realize that the sky is wide enough for every bird to fly. We're coming into Zimbabwe with our own game plan. Competition does have their own game plan, which clearly has nothing to do with us. And the one thing that I also need to stress is that, like when we set up in Zambia 5 to 6 years ago, the beverage industry from that time till today has been expanding. The more players you have, the easier it will be to expand the industry. In that, consumers will now have alternatives, and as a result, the industry grows.
Okay. Apart from that, how is this project benefiting the local community?
We have a very accommodating business model, such that apart from us having 300 employees who will be directly employed here, we will also have an extension which will accommodate distributors. And we're looking at starting off with at least 500 distributors nationwide. These distributors are obviously people who will be identified and selected from the communities that they operate. And as a result, you will have the distributors, the 500 of them throughout, and then you will have vendors who will be buying from those distributors. So it's a network that will definitely accommodate everybody.
You spoke of 300 workers. The 300 workers whom you're referring to, are you talking about the manual laborers, or you're talking about the office workers? Which ones exactly?
It's everybody.
Or 300 would be inclusive of all of
300 would be inclusive of all of them, but permanent. Then obviously every now and then, depending on the requirements, we can be employing several other casual employees.
Okay. Are you looking at decentralizing, or you'll be merely operating from Harare?
Construction of the plant has happened in Harare, but it does not mean that we restrict our business to Harare. Production will happen here. Distribution will be throughout Zimbabwe. Every corner of the country will have a footprint. In fact, in most of the parts, we already have our footprint regarding distributors. So it's going to be the entire country, not just Harare. As we speak, we've got a depot in Bulawayo, and we've got a mini depot in Harare, another one in Masvingo. Our intention is to open up as wide as we can, so that at least the product will be easily available to our distributors, retailers and vendors, then ultimately the consumer.